Hello, Internet. Figured I would take a break from the couch for a minute and head back to the old literal advice corner. You can see I'm in a corner. Pass along some more things that I've learned over the years of doing autographs. I know in a previous video I talked about some of the teams that you may not be able to get luck sending to because of corporate policy or just bad luck that I've had with them in the past. So this time, with hopefully not another possible lockdown looming. Hopefully I'm completely wrong, but if people are gonna start to be stuck at home rather a little more, I figured, maybe pass along some advice to what to actually put in the physical letter itself when writing to a celebrity or an athlete. So these are the things I've learned. They've served me pretty well. So I wanted to pass them along. I don't know how many people took my advice or heard my advice in the previous video, but hopefully it'll help somebody in the future. The letter itself, I try to keep it to a single page because I figure if you're writing to an athlete in season or on a team, they're in season, so they're busy practicing, playing, traveling, whatnot. If you're writing to a celebrity who's maybe filming something or performing on a Broadway play, when all that stuff starts to open up again, they're going to be busy. So I keep it to a single page just to make it, quicker for them. Get the point across of what you're doing. I always start off with telling them, what I like them in, how, what I feel about, their acting ability, their playing ability. If I ever got a chance to see them in public, if I ever got a chance to see them playing in person or, was driving by a movie set and I happened to see them walking down the sidewalk. Just something to kind of relate your story to them to kind of make it meaningful. I never lie, never do anything fudgy like that. If a player retired before I was born or started going to games, I tell them that. Like, look, I never got to see you play, but, my parents or some older relatives got the chance to see you play. I've seen highlights, things like that. So don't BS them because it's just not cool. While there's a chance nobody will ever know, it's just, a little shady. When I send an item, what I actually do is I try to send one thing, unless I'm sending for multiple people. I actually recently have sent to Juju Smith-Schuster of the Pittsburgh Steelers for myself and my niece. In cases like that, I always tell them to sign it for the other person because it would mean a little more to them, which in this case it definitely would. But that's it. Keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it real. If you have some sort of personal story, like you met them, if it's an athlete, like you met them at an autograph signing 25 years ago with your dad or your mom or your brother or something, just tell them that. It's a cool little story. Sometimes it sparks a memory, and when you give them that, that's when they'll start to maybe write you back. And I always ask them a couple questions here and there. Like if there's something that was confusing, I'll go to the source. They like that because it shows that you followed their career, and a lot of times they will write an answer. I know several people have written an answer to questions that I've asked about things going on in their career, in the sport, in their acting, whatnot. So that's basically it. Keep it to a page, keep it real, send one or two things. I never send more than 3. I've sent that on a couple occasions. I've sent for 3 because sending for multiple people. But that's it. Don't overload them because don't forget, they're doing you a favor by taking the time to do this. And who knows, if you write a nice letter, sometimes it might really reach them, speak to them, touch them in some way that's in a positive manner. So that's it. And also, because when you see the envelopes, there's always, the same kind of envelope with my address that I blacked out and a stamp. Always include a self-addressed stamped envelope to make it as easy as possible for them. If you're sending to a foreign country, like the Nicholas Lidstrom one I sent to Sweden, I always include enough American money with the exchange rate to cover the postage back. Sometimes they'll send the money back, but I just like them to have it to know that I'm serious and I'm not trying to, just get something for free. I'll help them out. And just like I say, make it as easy as possible for them to give it to an assistant or throw it in a mailbox as they're walking down the street. Just nice and easy. And for me at least, that's given me a pretty high success rate. So hopefully this works for you. If I missed anything, if there's anything that anybody out there has had success with, please let me know. Email address is always down in the comments. And next video, we'll be back to the couch with some more autographs. I got a big stack over there that I got to go through, so we will see you next time.